Hey YouTube, this is cecelialane here, and I am posting a video response to MzFreeSpiRited. Hi. I recently watched a video of yours regarding pre-op and some, you know, mixed feelings that you were having. Not mixed feelings, but some feelings that you were having inside about grappling with the challenges of maintaining and adopting behaviors before you had received the benefit of the tool of weight loss surgery, and some negative feelings that were attributed to that. And it got me reflecting on when I started my journey and me feeling exactly the same way. I mean, I watched the emotions that came over your face, the feelings that it brought up in you, the topics that it caused you, to touch on, some very personal topics. And, I remember feeling exactly the same way. The thing that I want to share with you and hopefully give you some comfort is that after you have the surgery, everything is going to change. Everything is going to change. And who you are now, how you view food, its level of importance, why it's important, and where it fits in your life is going to be completely different. And so there's no need to feel badly about what you're going through now. It's totally natural. And many of us pre-op have gone through exactly the same thing. It is very difficult to exert the level of control required for pre-op to maintain or lose any weight when you are lacking the tool that the rest of us have who have already had the surgery. And that tool is a blessing. It is a fabulous gift, and I am forever grateful for this gift that I received, and for the freedom that it has afforded me from being trapped previously by food and my weight and all of the negative feelings that came along with those things. And so I want to say to you, don't fret about it. Just do whatever you need to do to maintain. I mean, whatever you need to do. Whatever tricks, trades, and this is the one time where I would say throw in a fad diet. I mean, whatever you need to do so that when you go into that doctor's office and you get on that scale, you're meeting whatever expectations they have of you so that you can be approved for this surgery, because it has no bearing. What's going on now, and this is a contradiction, but what's going on right now has no bearing on what goes on after the surgery. And the reason why I say that, and the reason why it's kind of a contradiction, is after you have the surgery, that's when the work really needs to begin. That's when you will finally have the opportunity to pull away all the layers that the food addiction was cloaking, all of those layers of cloaking and hiding that food addiction, and you will get to the true essence of you and what you need to be working on, what the central issues are in your life, in your heart, in your soul. And you will be able to face those and address those. And the empowerment that comes from the freedom of being released from the bonds that this food addiction renders on us, it will help to give you that strength. I mean, you need to do some kind of therapy. I really advise that for everybody, that you get some kind of counseling, some kind of therapy to help you with the transition. It is going to be a huge transformation externally as well as internally. But if you get that help and you get past the hump, so that you can get approval for the surgery and you can start that journey of removing all of the external stuff that was just kind of distracting us, from the real issues. Then you can get down to the real issue of healing and being happy, and finding some real joy and peace and love within yourself. And I'm not saying that we don't, love ourselves, or that you don't love ourselves, but for myself, it has been a real journey of self-exploration and self-realization. So don't get down. Right now, you're just doing the stages. I mean, you're just doing the legwork. The real work is going to start afterwards, and that is where you really need to focus yourself. So I know you'll do great. There is nothing wrong with how you're feeling. It is no indication whatsoever of your ability or lack thereof to be successful with this surgery or in your journey. Everything is going to change. How much it changes is totally up to you, and how much of that change is good, and how much it reveals of who you really are, is a choice that you're going to make as you go along. But things are going to be totally different, and right now it's just getting ready. I mean, right now you're just warming up. That's it. You're just warming up. The fight hasn't even begun. So you can't lose a fight that hasn't started yet. So all you got to do is maintain. You just got to do the warm up. You just got to go through the motions. So all the best to you. And if you have any questions about what it was like in the beginning, feel free to shoot me a note and ask any questions. Anybody else too. So thanks so much for watching.